Welcome back to the channel.
Where did you come from?
I came from over there, hidden behind the invisible sides of existence.
I love it. It was like, I'm looking in the woods and then BAM! There you are. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have for you the 1 year review of Minnesota's first Tuscadero Pearl Jeep Wrangler.
We're gonna tell you what we like and what we dislike, and if you should buy one after our 1 year of ownership and deciding what we liked and how good it is.
We've got just over 18,000 miles, so we've put a lot of miles, a lot of experience. We've done a lot of things with this. We put a little dent down there. You know, we've done some things, so you're gonna find out if you should get a Jeep, if you're gonna enjoy it, and what options you should buy. Stay tuned.
You have had this Jeep for 1 year now.
Uno año!
What has been your favorite thing about the Jeep in this 1 year?
I think my favorite thing about the Jeep is just the aura of owning a Jeep. I think it's cool to drive. It's a completely unique experience to our sports car preference. And I don't even mind the limited edition Tuscadero Pearl color. Essentially, we're driving two dudes driving around in a pink Jeep, but it doesn't bug me. It's just fun. Like, a Jeep is a fun vehicle.
I have to agree with you on all those points. I like the way it feels. It feels like a Jeep I've always imagined would feel, and I like the color. I don't feel awkward in it while driving around in a truck-dominated world.
No, it's awesome. I love it.
What's the biggest gripe, downfall, problem with this?
I think, all in all, it's a great package.
Okay.
But the downfall is that it's just not that comfortable.
No.
It's kind of like laying on a bed of concrete. Like, it's okay for a short period of time.
What does that even mean?
I'm trying to make it make sense in my head as well. So don't worry, you're not far behind. The driver's seat is comfortable.
Yep.
The passenger seat is pretty comfortable. We've driven down to Alabama.
Yep.
It's okay. The back seat is horrendous.
Yes.
It doesn't articulate at all.
Nope.
So you are basically on a bench seat.
Yep.
And if you're gonna take this on a trip like we do, because we drive all of our cars, it's not comfortable at all. So you want to be in the
front two seats.
The front two seats.
What do you think of the power? You've had it for a year. You've gotten used to it. We drive sports cars.
I think it's good. So we in this have the 3.6 liter V6.
Yep.
You could have gotten a 4-cylinder, and I believe you could have gotten a diesel too.
Yep.
If you would have gotten the 4-cylinder, we could have saved a little bit of money, but it would have been horrendous. The 3.6 has a perfect amount of power.
Okay.
The problem, and it's not really a problem, but if you look down here, we got 6 speeds, right?
So who doesn't like a 6-speed manual?
I love a 6-speed manual. In this Jeep, it's completely pointless. You can drive freeway speeds, 70, 80, well, faster than that, miles an hour, and you never need 5th or 6th gear.
And it does it comfortably. It's not like you're redlining it. It's
Right.
just comfortable.
And I understand 5th and 6th gear, you're like reducing the gearing ratio and you're getting minute, better gas mileage. Meh. You know, the trees are still here, the sun still shines. So I think a 5-speed would have been just fine. 6 is okay, we just don't use it. It's like a brand new gear.
It's the gear that's never been used. If you buy our Jeep, that gear is the one that's in perfect condition.
Back to the thing I don't necessarily love, you asked that question. This radio, when we ordered it, because we are new to the Jeep world, we got the basic radio. So it doesn't have Apple CarPlay. It's a small screen. It is Bluetooth, but it's
a clunky Bluetooth and it's a clunky media USB plug-in too. It's not that great.
But it's if it's just a Jeep, if in your head you're like, I just want a Jeep, it's awesome. But I think that over the next year, that's something we're going to be switching out. In fact, we did buy an Apple CarPlay radio for this and try to make a video about it.
And then it didn't work.
And then it didn't work. So that will be coming on the channel at some point.
Yep. What do you think was one of the most joyous things? Like taking the top off or what?
Okay, in the summer, it's like a convertible. So when you take the top all the way off, the back window's out, and it goes into that nice 45-degree angle, the truck looks like a beast.
Yep.
It is really cool. And B, it's super fun. It's like the aha moment of, wow, I understand why you would get the soft top, which is another reason why I think that I would just go ahead and get the soft top instead of a hard top.
I'm pretty sure this is a race car.
Well, so we're on our racetrack right now, our normal
Review road.
racetrack. Oh, and I know you guys saw this already, but one of the most fun things with this Jeep is that this is just the Unlimited Sport. We off-roaded with this thing.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't just go in the grass.
No, like we drove it.
Off-road with regular all-season tires that already had 15,000 miles on them, and it did
just fine.
Really good. It's definitely trail rated.
Yes. That was our theme of that video.
I need to know whether we should put new rims and tires on it. So you and I have had conversations, but I want to know from you guys what we should do. Should we get rims and tires? Should we build this into
an off-roading beast?
Yeah, but still comfortable enough to drive
on the road.
Or would you not like to see that? So that's your question. At the end of the video, when Tyler says a comment, that's what you're commenting about.
Okay.
Here's my question for you.
Okay.
And we did a little bit of research. So we kind of screwed up when we ordered this.
Yep.
We didn't get power locks.
Nope.
Because I didn't know that they made cars
that didn't have power
have power locks. It doesn't have power windows. That's not super annoying. It's actually kind of just like Jeepish. And we got a manual.
Yep.
You and I are save the manuals all day long.
Yes.
Right? But Ella and Jen are not quite as car aficionado as we are.
No.
So I think they prefer that. But if you were to order a Jeep today and wanted to spend less than $50,000, what would you do?
I would get it in a manual, first off, because I personally feel like the Jeep, it feels like it should be a manual, so that just feels right while you're driving the car.
Is it like buying a Porsche in a Tiptronic back in the 2000s?
You just don't buy it in a Tiptronic.
Yeah, so you don't buy a Jeep in an automatic. Power windows and locks.
Power locks would be nice. Power windows. My first car didn't have power windows, and I loved the car.
What if I told you that getting power locks and windows is $4,000?
I like manual locks. You know that? They're great. Same with a manual transmission, because that's the price of an automatic transmission.
I want to say the automatic is like $2,000 or something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So we paid what, like $35,000 for this?
Yep.
The only option was the color.
Yep.
$350 or something like that. If I was to order a Jeep today, I would do the same thing.
I would too.
The power locks get a little bit annoying because you still have a regular key to get in the door, but then you don't need a key to start the car. It is a little annoying, but I'm not going to spend $4,000.
No.
Would you get the hard top over the soft top?
The ease of the soft top makes it worth it. Like, a lot worth it.
I agree, because if you're going to take the top off in the summer, if you have a hard top, you got to find a place to put it, and I think it takes more than one person to do it.
Yeah. And the soft top, it does make some noise, but so does all of the different roofs. We've driven other ones with the hard top, and it still makes noise.
Another thought, over 18,000 miles, we've averaged 17.5 miles a gallon.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, I would say.
Yeah.
You got a final thought for this bad boy for a 1 year? Whether you like it or not, don't like it, would have somebody get one?
If I was looking for one, I wouldn't get any options other than the paint color I wanted. And I would spec it like this because I personally feel like this is how a Jeep should feel.
It's a Jeep. Yeah. This is a Jeep.
Yep.
Some of those other Jeeps that you're paying like $80,000 for, you might as well get a G-Wagon.
Yeah. And if I was looking for a Jeep, this is what I would get. I like it for what it is. Now, I like sports cars more, but for an off-roading vehicle, this is pretty cool.
Well, and you said off-roading too, and the problem with that is it's not really, you can't tow with it.
Yep.
So I don't know what the towing capacity is. 35,
It's like 2,000.
2,000. I mean, it's really nothing.
Yeah.
So you're not buying a Jeep to tow with it.
No.
What do you say we do a couple of scenic drive-bys, maybe a little drone shot, and conclude this bad boy?
Okay. Where did you come from?
At the edge of existence.
Oh, like me.
Oh, well, we hope that you guys enjoyed our video today. You know, after making this video, I do have to say I sure have enjoyed owning a Jeep.
It's pretty cool.
It's never been on my bucket list. It's never really been something I've looked at as passing me on the road, but this has changed my mind. I would get minimal options.
Yep.
Unless you're trying to be bougie, in which case, get a G-Wagon.
Yeah, the G-Wagon is the bougie option.
We hope that you liked it. We hope it gave you some insight as to whether you should get a Jeep or not and what options you should get. Please, please, please help us decide if we should get new rims and tires, beef this thing up, and do a little more off-roading for you guys. Or if we should keep it the same.
Well, if you enjoyed the video, which we know you did, make sure to click like, comment, and subscribe. Do you remember what they were commenting?
Yeah, whether we should beef this bad boy up.
So do it.
Awkward high five. Thanks so much for tuning in. We will see you next week with yet another amazing video.